Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today I'm playing another Total War Warhammer Battle Replay, and I'm playing as the Orcs this time. Well, Greenskins, do have some goblins, but mainly Orcs. And I'm against, I believe it's Tega, who's playing as the Warriors of Chaos. So if I bring up the HUD, you can see I've got a front line, 3 Black Orcs, got my Orc War Boss in the middle, I've got 3 lots of Trolls, I've got the Night Goblin Shaman for that little war. I've also got the Giant, who I think works really well against Chaos, because, yeah, Chaos don't tend to bring a lot of units, but the Giant's got such good weapon strength, can hit so many at a time. It can really crush elite infantry, I find. Especially when backed up with Black Orcs or something. Yeah, very formidable. So, I also brought the Hammer of Gork, because I knew that Chaos probably going to be quite slow. I wanted to be able to pick out any you know, vital infantry, get rid of them early. So I got the Rusty Arrows and only 1 lot of Goblin Archers. I wanted more money for all the big stuff. Also, I have my Goblin Wolf Riders and the where is he? And the Goblin Big Boss, who's hiding here on a spider. There we go. Because my plan here was for these guys to sort of get anything routing, trying to eliminate them. So I go to full speed because it'll take a while for them to engage. So they got the Chaos Lord, 2 Chaos Feral Manticores, and a Chaos Warrior, Chaos Sorcerer of Fire. They also have 2 of these Chaos Warriors with halberds. Yeah, 1 at each end. Got Aspiring Champions in the back, always a great pick if you were going to bring Marauders, which you did. So Marauders with great weapons, and also just standard Chaos Warriors in the front. So a lot of heavy infantry. So yeah, pretty formidable. But his air force is ridiculous. That's terrifying. Here though, I saw he also had these Chaos Warhounds that were going to bug my my ranged. So move my Trolls back, especially for the air force as well. I want something armor piercing in the back that could defend these guys and bog them down, because it's very difficult to run through Trolls if you're trying to escape. So very good for penning in like flying units and things. If they stayed and fight, they'd probably win, but it would take them long enough for me to bring reinforcements. So so that was my plan there. Not very good at charging through Trolls. So I started to get a bit of fire on them. I figured they're a bit more vital than this infantry. You can see the Warriors with halberds, they're taking a lot of damage. Might have been worth taking out the Chaos Warriors. You know what? No, I'm happy with that pick. They got the armor piercing, these guys don't, so yeah. Although these guys are still sturdy, but yeah, they won't do as much damage to me. So yeah, so I got my Goblin and Wolf Riders and everything, so I decided to actually go in for a fight here. I figure these are cheap units. If I can at least get rid of the Warhounds, because I'm near the edge of the map, it won't take much to rout them. I can get some arrow fire on the flying units, so they're not going to be that bold. That's what I was hoping anyway. So I wanted to get rid of these Wolf, Chaos Warhounds, because I just didn't want them bothering me later. As you can see, because I got the charge on them, and they try to run away, I've taken no damage here. Unfortunately though, the Manticore does come in. A couple of them do in fact. So, does mean I can get some damage on them though. Which, you know, never a bad thing. Not a huge amount of damage though, but it all helps. Chaos Wolf, keep saying Chaos, Goblin Wolf Riders, they've taken some damage now, but it's fine, they're cheap. So I'm not that fussed. Let's get rid of these guys. It's all good. So, so yeah, Hammer of Gork still trying to take on this guy. Taking ages, 41 warriors still. God. Anyway, so I move over slightly, because as you can see, they're all coming up around this corner. So yeah, did manage to get a fair bit of damage on that Manticore, so that's nice. So I bring my Goblin Big Boss back. So yep, they spotted my Night Goblin Shaman. I forget they can be hidden. So anyway, I charge in my Black Orcs into their front line. Luckily, he doesn't try and flank any of these really, he just charges straight in. I think he's too worried about microing these guys, so he's a bit busy, so I think he just charged them in. Just fair enough. So yep, accidentally got my Goblin Archers to go for one of these units, so they ended up sort of running to the front line, so I had to quickly drag them back. Still got my Trolls in the back. You can see now they're thinking about coming in for this fight. So here they come for my War Boss as well. So my War Boss is in here, but there are a lot of Black Orcs, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, there are still some Trolls in here. Did get knocked over, but you know, it blocked the charge nicely. So they go straight for my Archers, want to take them out. So I try and get on them with everything. I'm pretty sure I move these Trolls as well. Pretty quick order. I get my Black Orcs on top of them as well. So yeah, not taking a huge amount of damage. I definitely got the short straw there. But their Chaos Lord is pretty penned in here, so we're able to get a fair bit of damage on him. Unfortunately, my Shaman is also taking a beating. and it'd be quite nice to get an itchy nuisance in this area, because these guys are holding out for a long time. So he gets his halberds back in. I would have probably tried to send them down the middle, to be honest, but, you know. So they get screamed at by the giant. So huge morale penalties there. My wolf riders are back. But, yeah, they're not really going to be able to take any of these guys on. So you can see, all their air force took a bit of damage there, but nothing major. But then my Black Orcs are still pretty healthy, despite the fact they've fought off a lot of Chaos Warriors in the front. So start getting some more fire on this Manticore. It's basically these units against the Manticore, but they keep getting terrified, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, they're all routing. I was pretty sure some were terrified. Never mind. Maybe they were earlier. So yeah, another Manticore over here. So I've got all these guys bunched up. And I decide, you know what, they're better off in here. If they're gonna, you know, try and dive me like this, I may as well be one big blob so they can't target anything in particular. Unfortunately though, they did terrify my Orc War Boss, so he ran straight through their lines and away, which is sort of terrifying. I think maybe they thought he was routing though, and wouldn't come back this quickly. And, you know, they didn't actually send anyone to chase him off, which is a bit odd. So I managed to slightly avoid this charge, get back in, thank God. Because that was not looking good, and I always lose my Orc War Boss. So I managed to get him to use all of his abilities, including his potion of toughness. So that is enough to keep him in the fight, and he is getting back in here. So you can see the Manticore completely surrounded, taking huge damage now. The giant, how many kills he racked up? 70 kills against mostly elite infantry, pretty amazing. So absolutely fantastic. He hasn't taken a lot of damage either. And yeah, he's receiving all these charges, but he's keeping all these guys busy. So that's 4 units that are fighting that giant that could be in here helping. So just killed their lord. He got bogged down and killed very quickly. Had him poisoned with my Goblin Big Boss, so it was even harder for him to get out. And at this point, they haven't enough, so they all shatter. I mean, it seemed like they had a lot of units left, but yeah, as soon as their lord died, yeah, that was it. It's pretty amazing. I think the Terror helped on my giant as well to get that mass rout going. So yeah, pretty good. I was kind of surprised. I thought it'd be in a lot more trouble with those guys in the air, but I'm not sure they picked their charges quite as well as they could have. Maybe they'd taken out the just my heroes first. But you know, they had the trolls to contend with. Great for stopping a charge, I've got to say. That's a trick I found out. Yeah, fairly recently. So I'm pretty happy about that. So let's see how everyone did. So as you can see, their infantry, not a lot of kills. Even Chaos Warriors, just, you know, they don't have the armor piercing, so they just couldn't get through these Black Orcs. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, Black Orcs made an absolute killing. The giant killed a ton. The trolls got a lot of kills that were in the front line. The other ones only got 8, but you know, they were just guarding for the most part. Hammer Gork, obviously 65 kills. Those are on their best infantry. And yeah, no kills from the arrows at all. But they were just fighting heroes, so you know, not a lot of expense to keep these guys busy. And the fact they committed all their charges to trying to take those arrows out, that was pretty good for me. So yeah, so I mean, look at the health on these guys. I mean, you know, they could have stayed fighting for a while, but then I guess they were against quite a bit. But yeah, I thought that was a really fun one. I wasn't sure what to expect. I don't think I've ever had this matchup, actually. Yeah, definitely on my channel. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, comment, like, subscribe. Let me know where I'm going wrong. And yeah, see you in the next video. Have a good night.